Hi, I'm Kelly Steinborn, and these are my audience members, Kenny and Jason. And I bet when most of you are in high school, you were thinking about Friday night football games and what you were going to do on a Saturday night. I bet the last thing that crossed your mind was changing diapers and baby bottles. Well, a lot of teens are faced with this situation every day. And today I want to give you some information about how the media influences teen pregnancy, the lack of information most teens have about getting pregnant, and some resources that are available to teens that do find themselves pregnant. So hopefully this information will help you or someone you know if they do find themselves in this situation. People these days are very influenced by the media, especially teens. In a study by Dr. Tammy C. King Jones from the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, found that 7 out of 15 teens surveyed stated that media has a huge impact on how they view sex. And this may be why shows like MTV's 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom have become so popular. Although they do portray the regular lives of teen moms and the struggles they face every day, it's the celebrity status that these teens acquire from this show that may cause more teens to want to have that celebrity status as well. In an article, Teen Pregnancy Suddenly Cool, it states that nowadays having an unexpected baby can be more of an image enhancer rather than a shameful faux pas like it has been in the past. Even movies like Juno show that teen pregnancy may just be a speed bump on the lives of teens, and they may end up living happily ever after. With shows and movies like this, it's easy to see why teens are not getting the information that they need about getting pregnant and raising a baby. It is this lack of knowledge that can lead to more teen pregnancies, because when teens are uneducated about sex, it can lead to more and more unintentional pregnancies. Teens are not thinking about the physical and emotional aspects that they are going to put themselves through in years to come. There are some school programs in junior high and high schools, though, that do try to give these teens information, but it's not always enough. The American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry indicate that most pregnant teens have an unrealistic expectation of what motherhood is, and most become overwhelmed by anxiety or fear of what having a baby will do to their lives. And this adds to the stress that teens already face when going through junior high and high school. Another aspect of teen pregnancy that a lot of them don't think about is the financial aspect. A lot of teen moms drop out of high school to raise their child and never go back to get their diploma or GED. The National Campaign to Prevent Teen Pregnancy and Unplanned Pregnancy stated that less than 2% of all high school teen mothers go back to get their college degree. And it's with this lack of education that most teen moms find it hard to find a job and may have difficulty providing for their child. In my interview with Debbie Steinborn, a public health nurse with Scott County in Minnesota, she stated that most pregnant teens don't have enough money to cover the cost of medical visits and other items needed for their baby, like food, diaper, and formula. And that leads to my final point, that if a teen does become pregnant, where can she get resources and help? The National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy is a great website for teens and their parents to get information on sex and pregnancy. It provides resources of where to go to get help, where to get financial support if they can't afford having a child, and it also provides great articles and links for parents of teen mothers that can help them throughout their pregnancies. There is also government websites that provide a listing of different organizations and resources. At www.nd.gov, there is a listing of different organizations and resources in the North Dakota area that can help teen mothers. In my interview with Debbie Steinborn, she said what agency that she works with on a regular basis is known as the Women, Infants, and Children Program, also known as WIC. The WIC program provides vouchers to teen mothers and other women so they can provide food and formula and that type of thing for themselves and for their children. According to data I found on the WIC website, there are over 800,000 participants currently within the U.S. that includes women and teens. And there are also other government programs that give medical assistance to teens that can't afford their medical bills and don't have enough money for them. So that's a few of the programs that and resources that teens have available if they find themselves pregnant. So I've given you some information on teen pregnancy regarding the influence that media plays, the lack of knowledge most teens have about getting pregnant, and some resources that are out there if they do find themselves pregnant. So I hope that if you do know any teenagers, you'll let them know that there are resources out there that can help them and help them make informed decisions if they do find themselves in this situation.